From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, give to Harris. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Herbert on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Mahomes got the throw on this first play. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Pacheco again. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert now off the play fake. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Harris gets it on the counter. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, they go with Harris. He's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Harris once more. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Bolton has it. On the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back. It is a pick six and a KC touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the one thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running behind center with Harris. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Into traffic. Complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play action now for Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
A second down run by Pacheco. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And on third down, looks like the Chargers anticipating pass here. They're in the dime. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. They'll stop with a give to Harris. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup up 11, and the Chargers will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first and some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. All plays on the table here for third and 3. To throw, Herbert. And they pick him off again. Nick Bolton has it.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 now. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs making a 24-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Trying to get outside here with Harris. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run it with Harris. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give now to Najee. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Attack him! On the line, right!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Mahomes now. He finds Worthy, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs blow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 31, Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. A handoff for Harris, running right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Third down run with Harris. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. He fields this at the 18. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Has a hole left. Room to run. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker
Kansas
on
City.
now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Najee takes this one. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Staying on the ground with Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Here's a give to Harris. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long. On now comes their punter.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Right back to Pacheco. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Pacheco again. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
Go with Hunt on the run. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
There's a toss to Pacheco. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll be 1st down Kansas City.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, it's Hunt. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Here's second and goal from the 6.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go to him again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
3-yard loss.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Butker knocks it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Hampton. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. This is caught downfield by Allen. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Hampton. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Hampton, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to Hampton. Room to run inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Brian Cook on the tackle. 1st and goal, Chargers.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a 9-yard tote, and it sets up 3rd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play. And that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now.
Yellow. Strike.
Here's a gift to Hunt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Yellow.
Running left with Pacheco. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I think some of us watching that in real time might not have been sure. He sure was. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st, and he popped right away, signaling that he had it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Running right side, here's Hunt. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the